From the heart of the city to the outer edges of the Beltway and beyond, this is the District of Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. This is your guide into our unique and beautiful city, the good, the bad, the ugly, as well as the funny and straight up ridiculous. Told by us before someone tells it for us. The opinions expressed on this show are our own, and we make no apologies. Good evening. Welcome. Brand spanking new April fresh September episode of the Misfits show, the drinking show with a podcast problem. I am Boo. These are my cohorts, Marcus and Val, and maybe Jamie eventually. Our guest tonight is podcaster and musician and producer John Ellison. He'll be joining us later. And if you are within the sound of my voice or within the visage of this face, I humbly ask you to touch all of those like and share buttons. And yeah, invite your friends to come and check us out. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at the District of Misfits show, on Twitter. We're at DC Misfits.
The Twitter page. Excuse me.
You can go to our YouTube channel and check out the District of Misfits show. It's a whole ass channel with hours and hours and hours of wonderful viewing content for you.
Hours.
It doesn't sound fun if we say hours too many times, though. It's good shit on there. And you can catch us on Twitch, District of Misfits. Shout out to all the people in Twitch land. You guys are always a little extra spicy. I appreciate that. And if you want to be a guest on the show, I'm not going to mention the store because the store's not ready yet. Our store is shut down. Don't order anything.
Don't try.
We're trying to fix it again. But yeah, if you want to be a guest on this show, or if you want to, I don't know, email us and complain about shit, like we're down with that too. If you want to do a podcast of your own, you can contact us at the District of Misfits show at gmail.com. And that's how we're starting. So I thought drinking those 2 beers really fast was going to wake me up.
No,
not so much. It just made me a little slappier.
Yeah,
how are you guys doing?
All right.
Say something. Yeah.
I'm doing all right. Marcus, are you
Did you
froze?
work today, Val?
I did not work
really?
Today.
I was down by the river. I could see your work from where I was.
No, I could see that in your video. No, I don't work on the Sundays anymore, remember?
Oh, that's right, Dennis.
Because God forbid I be put outside, So I said, no more for me, thanks. I don't want to be inside anymore. So.
He who shall not be named.
But I did work yesterday and the day before and the day before.
It was lovely weather.
It was nice. I mean, there's always problems. We had some issue with our computer system. Oh, I'm this way.
That was backwards.
Did you actually freeze or are you trolling us? What's going on?
I actually froze.
You froze for a little bit. What happened to your sound, Marcus? Now it's really odd.
Did it reboot?
It might have rebooted.
Ooh, loud.
Okay.
Hi. Anyway, so yeah, we just had some issues. It was super nice. It was busy, but then we normally have 2 POS stations behind the bar, but one of them was not working. So
that's a point of sales for all you normies out there.
Computers. So we had to just use one dedicated one for when it was really busy. And of course, like on Saturday, literally almost every transaction was like one and done. So people were like, oh, I'll just close it out. And we'd just be like, great, let me wait until my other bartender uses this computer, so then I can run your credit card
for one beer.
For one beer or two, maybe. Funny story. It was not necessarily at Nick's, but it was definitely down by the river. On Friday, I think there was a lot of people at Tony and Joe's and at Nick's, and apparently one of the guests at Tony and Joe's was Woody Harrelson.
Oh, really?
He was smoking weed at Tony and Joe's. So the manager on duty did not recognize him.
Oh no!
And kicked him out of the restaurant.
How you gonna kick Woody out, bro?
Even the cop, like there's a cop who's like dedicated to the waterfront during MBD, who's like, is usually like the waterfront is his beat. So he actually jacked him up because he was like, we've already told you to please stop smoking. And he like wouldn't. So he like grabbed him and like sort of jacked him up a little bit. And this guy's small. He's not that tall, but he like, and then Woody Harrelson started talking and he goes, oh shit, I recognize that voice. And then he was like, wait, white men can't jump. He's like, oh no.
Whoa, first of all, homie, you dated yourself that's the first thing you fucking came up with. Like, that's a lot about you. If he'd have said natural born killers, I'd have been like, actually, no, if you were in that, like, yeah. So if that was your frame of reference, you wouldn't have.
Well, that was my frame of reference. I was like, white men can't jump. Well, the funny part of it
but you knew who it was though, right?
I didn't. So it was a Tony. I didn't find out until we were all closed because the manager had come over. Like after we'd all been closing, he had come over to Nick's, and he had gone into the office with the other bartenders and the manager who was closing out. And then the next thing I know, I hear them yelling, and the manager comes out from Tony, comes out, and the door slams shut, and he goes, so yeah, they told me that I was banned from here for 2 weeks because I kicked Woody Harrelson out of the bar.
A fitting punishment.
I mean, I would kick you. Yeah.
I was like, what? Why don't you send him over this way? I don't know. It was just funny.
Not only just kicking him out, like he got roughed up. Like,
but that was the cop. That was not Nick's. I mean, that wasn't the manager.
A cab.
But it was it was just funny. And so I actually like gave the cop a hard time yesterday. He's like, I didn't realize who it was until you started talking.
That's amazing that he knew him from that.
Oh wait, the funny thing is that
that cop's gonna make detective in no time. You watch. He's working his way up that fucking ladder, dude. He's gonna be police chief in like 2 years.
The reason why it was even more exceptionally funny is that the two managers at Nick's, like maybe 4 or 5 years back for Halloween, they were Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes that was their costume from White Men Can't Jump. And so that's why Ricky was like that much angry. He was like, what? He was like, that was me. That was my costume like a few years ago. He was so mad. Everyone was so mad.
That's why Woody Harrelson shouldn't hang out at places like that, because they won't appreciate who he is.
I know. Well, the rest of us did. It just happened that the manager. I mean, the funny, like, Kimbe is I mean, he's like a cool dude. He just had no idea who he was. And he was like, I just asked him to stop smoking, and then I was like, dude, he's like, you could go smoke on the boardwalk. He's like, I don't care. You just can't smoke on premise. And he just wouldn't listen. So he was like giving them a little bit of a hard time, but he's Woody Harrelson.
He's Woody. He can do whatever he wants.
Apparently, he's like a nice guy. Some of the other friends of mine were saying that they'd had him at their bar before, and he was pretty chill.
I had heard good things about him when he's in town. Chill.
I would be shocked if he was a dick, actually.
Yeah.
I'd be very disappointed
Right. Yeah, maybe that's a better choice of word. Disappointed. Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
And so, like, I don't know that he was being a dick, but like, he definitely was giving them a hard time when they were like, "Can you just please go over there?" But he was like so high. He, like,
he was too high to be like, "Don't you know who I am?" What's that
Good
movie
times.
with the fucking
Good times.
God? What's the movie with him and all the goddamn magicians?
Oh, the
Catch Me If You Can.
Now You See Me. Now you
See Me. Yeah.
Now You See Me.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Catch Me If You Can.
I was just trying to think of something more recent that he had been in that like they might have.
He's in Venom. He's gonna be in the second Venom.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be Carnage. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm excited to see that one. Hopefully, I don't cry at this Venom.
Yeah, Marcus cried at the first Venom. He was tripping.
Yeah.
That's gonna get me. He's just seeing fucking black symbiote ooze coming from every direction.
Well, we had done a double feature, so we watched Bohemian Rhapsody first, and then he was like bawling from that movie, and then we like scooted over into Venom, and he starts crying that movie too, and I was like, "Dude, what's going on with you?"
That is a true story.
And then we left the theater. We left the theater, and he's looking down at like the pattern, you know, the fucked up patterns of like the carpet. He's like, "Well, I don't think I can walk here." I was like, "But we're gonna have to because we have to leave."
It's the only way to get to the car, Marcus.
Back door, man. Fuck that shit.
Oh, shit.
I always love tripping and going to like hotels or like movie theaters because they have the fucking trippy ass carpets.
They do that on purpose.
Oh, I know. And it's amazing.
Just to fuck with you. Whew. That was unexpected.
So Jamie told me, he texted me, said he was hopping on, but I don't believe him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll believe it when I see it.
Jamie. We talked up his beard and everything. He has to come on.
He has to come on.
All right, we talked up his beard in pre-production. What I call him? Black? What I say? He had Black Zeus. He had a Black Zeus beard.
Yeah, he had Black Zeus. I mean, but he does. It's beautiful.
I mean, it's true.
When you see,
you're
like,
not wrong.
Them statues and they get the fucking.
I got a good funny meme that I was going to share last week with him. I think I shared it on our social media pages, but I'm definitely going to share it tonight with him. Just because it's funny. It's about his beard.
Hey, Michelle.
John Webb. I think that might have been the one and only time that I ever had
John Webb.
things.
I didn't go to that show, but I was definitely in the parking lot for that show. And yeah, that was
I was definitely at that, and I did not two, just one, and I didn't. I thought I would never recover from it. That was the one and only time, because I was like, this is fun for a little bit, and then all of a sudden I was like, wait, it's not going away. I'm never gonna be this. I was like, I'm like this for the rest of my life.
We became really popular at school for a few weeks because of that show. Just leave it at that. Oh, never go to the zoo tripping. Dude. I did that shit one time. And straight up, we went into the Great Ape House, and I was ready to open up all them cages. And there was a family that was there. They were all dressed the same. And one of the kids was like banging on the glass. One of the kids banging on the glass and screaming. And like all the apes just looked so miserable. And like, I just remember turning to that family and being like, you should be in those cages. And my friends were like, okay, we should go now. Dragging me out by my fucking arms. Like, yeah. Dude, I watched a rhino, like he bumped the fucking electric fence that surrounds the enclosure, and I felt that fucking shock. Like, we were just...
For real or just in your soul?
In my soul.
Okay.
His whole body just did... I mean, you were sitting here staring at all the like textures in his skin and just marveling at like how fucking amazing this creature is, and he's pretty close to like, you know, he's like fucking 10 feet away. He's, you know, he's as close to the fucking edge of the enclosure as he could possibly get to you. And he's just eating, minding his own business. I remember being real bummed out because his horn had been fucking cut off, you know, by poachers or some other fucking bullshit. And he just accidentally hit that fucking fence, and his whole body just jerked, and I jerked too. I was like ready to leave, man. But I was with like 8 other people that were tripping, and they weren't having it. Like they had to see how fucking deep the rabbit hole went, and so.
Yeah, I don't know if I can trip at the fucking zoo now. I think about it.
Zoos on acid. It's a great. Now aquariums, like that's a whole nother story. Although I don't like tripping. I don't like tripping around little kids. Like that was my other issue with the zoo. Way too many kids. Kids also know. They don't know you're tripping, but they know there's something wrong with you. Like, and they will look at you with that fucking judgy ass fucking face and like.
It's definitely yes.
Like in that one trip to the zoo, we could have a whole show of me telling you stories about that one trip to the zoo where there was 10 of us, 8 of us were tripping, and the laughter and the tears, the drama, the comedy, the tragedy, all of it, dude. Don't do it.
Again, speaking of the zoo, Marcus, did you upload that video or did you watch it even?
Oh, are we talking about the gorillas?
Yes. I mean, I guess you don't really need
the Bronx Zoo.
Is it the Bronx Zoo? Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I must introduce.
Are you playing this video?
James Harden filmed Philadelphia.
Oh shit! What up, James?
Hi, everybody. Also, don't tell me your fucking life call me James Harden. Fucking that motherfucker wish he had a beard like this and a haircut, little ragamuffin. You ever just look at somebody like a hard knot? I feel like if you want to take look, if y'all want to beat James Harden in the playoffs, this is what you do: get some Vaseline and a motherfucking comb. Old nappy headed ass motherfucker make me sick.
Man.
I'm starting Raw tonight. I
wish you had swung by my house before you came over, Jamie.
I gotta get my.
What you got? Oh Lord!
I was trying to run in here real fast. I was already running late. Shit. I apologize. I apologize. Hey, look, if you think about it, you got a real good gift last week.
I did. That was fun times. I kind of don't remember last week's show. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I really kind of don't. Like, I know we did a show.
I watched it. Y'all had fun.
Did we? Okay.
Y'all had fun. I got a real good giggle out of it. I was like, all right now. Hell yeah, shit.
Oh, wait.
I mean, halfway through it, honestly speaking, I've never watched a podcast in which I had closed captioning.
I don't remember the show, but I remember after the show.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
The only reason why I brought up the gorillas at the zoo is really like the Twitter comments about it all.
Read some Twitter comments.
I mean, my favorite one is that somebody says, "Looks like the Bronx Zoo needs an OnlyFans account."
Oh wait, hold on. You should kind of give the backstory because we didn't really talk. We didn't really give the headline. So what's what are the comments in reference to? No,
there were 2 gorillas at the Bronx Zoo who were one of them was giving oral pleasure to the other one.
For those of you just tuning in.
Yeah, I saw that on TikTok.
So then, people are just commenting. And then someone was like, well, evolution is now officially settled, science. Here's what might happen. No, that's not funny.
Did you read the advertisement?
That's not funny.
That was somebody's comment.
It wasn't funny.
I mean, the first time we took DJ to not the first time ever taking him to the zoo, but we took him to the zoo in Portland, Oregon, and the giraffes decided that they were going to do it. We're like, oh,
what does giraffe sex look like?
Looks like sex between two
giraffes,
really
equine looking things with really long legs and really long arms, and it looks real clumsy, bro. Looks real.
It's
clumsy.
Like Wilt Chamberlain and Rebecca Lobo got together and made some shit happen.
Yes,
more like Manute Bowl.
Manute
Because
Bol
Will
and
Chamberlain
Rebecca
was like
Lobo.
proportionate, like you know what I mean. But like Manute
Right.
Bol was like mad lanky. So yeah.
Right.
All right,
Looking
so
real
I
African.
I sort of went down a little bit of a rabbit hole with this for a second the other day.
Mhm.
And then like there was somebody who was like, have you ever seen turtles have sex? And then they posted have you all ever heard of this?
Don't they?
Someone,
They scream.
they
like
make
banshees.
these weird ass
They
like
fucking like yeah.
yes, weird sounds that I was like, this is upsetting me, and I had to turn it off. It was really disturbing.
Y'all ever seen goat sex?
No.
No,
So
but
goats
are
scream
fucking
like
pure evil.
humans.
Yeah,
And goats are already pure evil, yeah. But they scream like humans do, so it's even weirder.
Ew.
Hey, look, when you really got to bang one out, bro.
But like, so the turtles
only
make
so much
this like
anime porn.
this sound that like, and you this one video I saw, like the mouth was open, so you could see its like throat like opening, and it was just this very disturbing, like almost like human like sound of like and I was like, oh no, I don't like this.
How far did this rabbit hole did you
In
go?
this week's episode, Val talking about turtles having sex.
I was just clicking these videos. You know, people were like, "Oh, and have you seen this? And have you seen that?" And so,
all right, well,
I still want to hear the
I
best
have the
quotes.
gorilla.
You have the gorilla.
Let me find it.
Are we legally allowed to show gorilla sex?
it wasn't like proper sex. It was just, he was
Can
just
we
having
also?
a little bit
No,
of
I'm
fun.
just, he give him a blowjob and shit. I'm just saying, like.
I
It's
mean,
not
they
like I'm
weren't
worried about my
showing
mom
parts.
watching right now, but I'm
Little
just saying, like,
tacky. I mean, there's
are we
no like
supposed to give, like,
extreme close up, right?
Yeah,
Like,
you can't see like the actual genitals. It's just
He about to face fuck the shit out this nigga.
you
I don't
see
know.
a
I don't
little.
See if
know.
it plays. Let's see if it plays.
Don't we have to give like a warning first or something like that?
Okay, we can thank TMZ for doing the dirty work.
Like they're all like, "Oh, look at the
Oh no! Oh my god!
Yeah, the sounds lag. The sounds ahead of the video. You can't really see it.
I would like to discuss the one dad in the background, like, oh no.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, my fault. This is terrible. Like,
he's covering his son's eyes, but like doing one of these.
right.
That's how you do it, kid.
Well, the guy who originally took the video, he was like, you know, my wife had to work, and so I thought that I would go to the zoo. Oh, here he says, my wife had to stay out of the exhibit with my. Oh no, this is my wife had to stay out of the exhibit with my sleeping son, so I wanted to capture a lot of video. Then this magic happened.
All right. Well, I also have turtles having sex.
Oh,
I'm telling you, it's disturbing.
Let me speed it up a little bit.
it's so violent already.
I know he hasn't even started.
What's going on here? Whoa.
It's the sound. It's the sound.
It's like if it's like if Teddy Pendergrass was a turtle.
Oh wow!
Can we stop playing this?
Wait,
I told you.
Timestamp it. 24 minutes into the show, we broke Jamie.
It's the one time that Jamie probably needed a safe word.
One time we don't have
Yikes!
Shout out to John and Greggy.
That was because it's like his mouth just went, and then you hear.
Right? That's what I'm saying, and you can see his no.
I was like, do I sound like that?
What's up, Gregory? Yes, Boo. You said
it sounds like how
How the
women
fuck
think.
did you know if I sound like that? Shut the fuck up.
God,
Yes,
no.
spy.
I don't
spy.
want to know now.
It sounds like all right. I feel like
that's
women
it.
feel like that's how we would sound if we were faking it. We just like.
Jamie, have you ever faked it? He froze. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go to sleep.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go to sleep.
Sometimes you just gotta go to bed. Resume in the morning.
Right. You know what?
Or the afternoon, whatever time it is.
Zoom in the morning. Nigga, fuck you. We can talk about this bullshit later.
TBC.
Marcus has definitely spit on a girl's back before. Like,
yes.
Making that
I
sound.
know the
that's
Vandalord is definitely gonna take away my tickets to the cookout for that one. I've been handing out these secrets and shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I have. Yeah,
Have you guys seen this? I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Have you guys seen this whole thing about women's obsession with men's obsession with Ryan Reynolds?
What?
No, I mean I haven't.
So the last like 2 weeks on TikTok, there's just been a bunch of women like, what is up with men and their obsession with Ryan Reynolds? And the Vandalord did a video about it, and the one guy was like, kill him now. If he tells any of these women our secrets, we'll murder him on the spot. But I thought about it, like, honestly speaking, I'm not saying I blow the guy, but I paused. I fucking love Ryan Reynolds. Like, the man is the shit.
I love him.
Marcus.
Agreed.
I completely forgot that I found this. I'm sending it to you. You should play this whenever you possibly can, because it's very. This explains why. Like you'll
right. Oh, I know what video you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When he said that, I was
he's
like,
got so many. He's got so many. But this one is extra special. Where I was like, I wanted to play it last week, but I think I was just so drunk that I
drunk.
Yeah.
Yes, because Jamie made me do it. He made me. It was terrible.
Should we do safe words?
I feel like we need some safe words now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've missed this portion of the conversation, but Marcus,
Jamie,
what did you do to your face?
I was wondering how long it was going to take for him to notice.
No, I noticed it the second I got on. I noticed it and was like, all right, maybe they already addressed this. I'm going to give it like 5 minutes.
What do you say?
5, 10, 15 minutes.
Jamie, you know the
Before
joke.
we got to talk about this.
What do you say to a Marcus with 2 black eyes?
Ooh. All right.
Close your mouth. I guess. I mean, Visine helps. Like, what do you want me to do? Like,
I love you, bro. And yo, you should see that other. You should see the other guy.
The 5-year-old apparently he beat up. What midget's Lucky Charms did you steal to get a black eye? What the fuck is going on here?
Greggy, your Vince McMahon comment, our guest tonight, I would love to come back around to that once he's on.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna wait for.
He's a big wrestling fan, and I'd love to hear his take on it because y'all are probably in agreement. Safe word is pumpkin spice. I usually don't like combination shit, but I feel like pumpkin spice might.
I feel like it's become one word now.
It's a thing.
There's nothing wrong with pumpkin spice. It's just all the spices that go in pumpkin shit. You know, cinnamon, vanilla, sugar, all. You're not gonna wake up the next day with "Live, Laugh, Love" tattooed across your
No. Here's the problem with pumpkin spice is you find
white women like it.
You find yourself equating pumpkin spice to people the same way that you equate Crocs or Uggs.
But here's the problem.
They are
Crocs are back for some odd reason.
Crocs are apparently. Back, I've never owned a pair, but apparently they are very comfortable shoes. And apparently allegedly Uggs are also very comfortable. But we tend to associate those shoes with things that we make fun of. And pumpkin spice has become the Uggs or Crocs of holiday flavors.
Delectable treats.
You know?
Speaking of delectable treats, I had that Ryan Reynolds video.
There you go.
Yes, please. It's still fresh.
I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like. I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet sky, I could be hurtful, I could be purple, I could be anything you like.
I love them both so much.
He's Canadian, but he's still a national treasure, dude.
I love him.
Just. Remember, he was married to Alanis Morissette for a second?
Yes.
Was he really?
Yes.
He
Before
was
Blake
married
Lively,
to.
they were married.
They were married for
They
like
were
3-4
that's like
years.
Canadian
You know, they're
royalty.
both
That's
Canadian,
weird,
so it was like
I
right.
bet
That's what I'm
you-
saying. So that was like an arranged marriage, I guess. I don't
What
know
if
what they
she
do in
didn't
Canada.
think he was funny?
But like,
Can you imagine that? I can imagine Alanis Morissette
Yo,
just
I
being
can guarantee
so
you-
dry that she's just like over everything he ever does. He's just
I don't know. I feel like Alanis Morissette would have just like been like, all right, I'm sick of it. Like
Wait,
she just like that's emo before emo. Like that's period music, I guess.
But is it
and
ironic?
not in like that type of way,
Or isn't it?
you know?
Or is it?
Or is
Isn't
it?
it ironic?
You ought to know.
My
Don't you
safe
think?
word is
I jumped in.
rips.
I jumped in the joke. I'm sorry. Fuck. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I
Slow-
love her.
As we careen over the side of the cliff in slow motion.
Oh, we never did safe words.
We never did safe words, and I'm gonna do a call to action, and then we should bring our guest on.
All right.
Your safe word
Boo,
for
you
Monty.
wrote down your safe word.
I did.
What's your
It's
safe word?
rips
Rips.
because it was the first thing I saw. Rips.
Anal.
Rips.
Anal. Okay, great.
It's
I'm going to
pronounced
go with I'm going with
anal.
camel.
Rips, anal, camel. Come on. Where you going with this, Val?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie.
That's your safe word, Val.
Nah.
Nah.
Not okay.
Nah. You gotta say it like that though.
Nah.
Nah. I'm not getting in this with you.
Jamie, what's yours?
Anal.
Shit.
Who said anal?
That was a joke, though.
Oh,
I'm
I
gonna go with
forgot.
attack.
Oh, really? We can never tell with you, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna, who the fuck is talking? I'm gonna go with attack because I have Attack of the Clones on the TV right now.
Oh, okay. Attack. Oh my god.
Attack. That seems like an aggressive safe word.
That is a very aggressive safe word.
I know, right?
possibly the most aggressive safe word we've ever had on the show.
This is true. This is true. That's not gonna help anybody. I can't do this. Attack. Like,
Oh, snap. Well, all right. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters, cousins, kinfolk, friends, lovers, frenemies, friends with benefits, and anybody else that I may have missed. If you are within the sound of my voice, I already did that bit. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at the District of Misfits Show, on Twitter at DC Misfits. You can go to our YouTube channel, the District of Misfits Show. You say the whole thing like a Tribe Called Quest. And watch this show and tons of other content created by District Dogface Studios. And if you are on Twitch, shout out to all you Twitch peoples out there. District of Misfits is how you find us there. And if you'd like to be a guest on this show, if you have an event or a project or a cause or I don't know, a company or something you'd like to promote, or if you're interested in producing a podcast of your own and would like some help with that, we can make that happen. Reach out to us at the District of Misfits Show at gmail.com. And Marcus, do you want to introduce our guest or shall I?
You shall. He's your boy.
I shall. All right. So
real quick, just before, we never introduced ourselves.
I feel like if they're still watching, they know who we are.
I'm just saying.
I don't think you get it. I don't think you get.
We got thrown off when Marcus froze.
Yeah, you're right. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, sometimes TikTok, right there. That's all you need.
That's Boo. That's Marcus.
Ooh, Boo. I saw the moves, guys. I see you, Electric Boogaloo.
And look at
Jamie. Never want to
Jamie.
watch a man break his hip, ask me to do the worm.
Oh, my God.
It's excruciating.
Oh,
can I say, like, how much? I don't know what it is. Like, it's just, you ever go to a black wedding and that one guy jumps in a dance circle? And it's like, you know the worm is coming? Like, you know it's coming? He gonna hit every fucked up move physically possible, and then boom, he smacks his fat ass gut full of cheap fucking beer and Heineken to the goddamn ground and just gets the fucking going. You be like, ooh, here it is.
No, it's not just the black guy. There's always one dude at the wedding.
I didn't say black guy. I said the one white guy at a black wedding.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
I didn't hear the white guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that as well.
I'm just saying.
All right.
Anyway, all right. Time to
yes,
introduce.
So, anyways, we're gonna bring our guest
God
on.
damn it.
He is the host of the Sketchy Conversations podcast,
John M Ellison.
and is
Hey,
the
speaking.
guitarist and lead singer of the band Jenny Hates.
No. No, I'm just a guitar player. My buddy
Just guitar-
Damon's the lead
sorry.
singer.
I thought
Yeah.
that's my bad.
You good. It's all good.
Come correct, nigga.
Maryland's own John M Ellison.
Hey.
Welcome to the show, John.
Hey, we're shaking.
Thank you for joining us. And as you can see now, as we talked about in pre-production, the mightiness and fullness that is Jamie's beard.
That is a Super Saiyan beard right now.
Super Saiyan indeed.
Yes.
Do you know how much vagina you gotta eat to get some shit like this, motherfucker?
And here I was thinking that I was eating enough. But alas. But
No, you know the thing about it is it's the never-ending buffet because when you're done, there's still more. It's like a never-ending thing. I'm gonna just shut up now because I'm gonna get excited. I'm gonna start preaching on this pussy.
It's
Anyways.
like the endless beer mug that Dr. Strange gives Thor.
Right.
Just-
There it is.
no matter what,
Just
it's
don't
just-
stop. It just don't stop.
so full.
Go take a shit real fast, come right back, eat some more. It's like a Vegas buffet, goddammit. Just keep the party going. Woo!
I like it.
Marcus,
So,
we really
yeah,
gotta talk
welcome to
about
the
this
show,
black eye, though.
John.
We gotta address that shit.
Yeah.
How are you? Actually, while we have you here, before this, as you can see, things are already starting to come unglued. So you said you would pick in pre-production. You had mentioned your safe word. So would you like to share it with the class?
I'll probably say developmental. That's probably that.
Developmental. That's a mouthful. How do you get that out with a ball gag? I don't know.
No.
Practice.
That's on my friend's territory. I'll put it that way.
Fair
I'm not
fair.
gonna lie to you. I've been having that thought, and like since Boo said that out loud, every time I think of a safe word, I think about what's it gonna sound like with a ball gag in my mouth.
Yeah, these are important things.
And like,
to
no
consider
matter
when
what
coming up
anybody's
with
safe word is, I'll be like, oh shit, like Boo used like Natty Bo one time, and some little shit like national. I was like, well,
right.
damn, I don't think he was gonna understand that. Like,
Why do you think my safe word has never been independent?
independent? INDEP.
I'll be done. I'll be tased to death, dude.
Hey,
Brutal.
look, I'm just saying, look, for most people, the safe word should be get off me, bitch. But you know, we're gonna do that.
That's not how the game
You know,
works.
I know.
That is
man.
not how they get. That's also not only one word.
I
That's
feel
not
like
one word.
if we getting to the point where like we got that,
Oh
like,
my
damn,
god, Marcus.
Jesus Christ, shit. Is that the kid from Arrested Development? Is that Michael fucking Sarah?
Hey. A friend of mine.
Y'all
just texted
laughing?
me
I
a
ain't
new
said shit.
boost
Like,
vest.
like y'all know I'm fucking telling the truth. Y'all saw that fucking kid's face. Like,
That was
well,
Yeah.
shit.
Well,
so. Here we are.
Hey, John Webb, that ain't PG.
Wow. I mean,
Oh,
that's about
man.
as PG as it gets from
Oh, fuck.
here on out. So
Somebody fucking the shit out of Michael Sarah.
let's
Great.
rips. John, welcome to the show. How are you?
Hey, doing pretty good actually. Just
Very
just
great
here.
to have you.
Great to hear. Hey,
How is life post? Well, I can't say post COVID. Like,
we're
like,
still
it's,
doing shit.
post
like,
shutdown.
if we were gonna go BC AD, I guess we'd be like BC AC. So like before COVID and now anno COVID.
Oh, fuck.
Sorry, I just fucking butchered a dead language, but
Those things dead language.
stranger
is
things
just,
have happened.
yeah,
So yeah, now that
Just
we're in the
base-
age of COVID, AC, age of COVID. That's what.
yeah.
How
Hey,
was
just
life?
just trying to basically keep busy and everything. You know, just headed back to school because why the fuck not? And just also got back just doing my podcast thing too because boredom and everything. Hey, work for Mark Maron, so I thought like, what can one do basically when you can't do what you're used to doing? There you go. So I literally realized I have a bunch of cool friends on Facebook. Talking to one right now, and so they're like, hey, might as well basically get my chops up for anything. My parents are on radio too, and they always ask me, hey, you ever thought about doing radio? And like, would you trust me in front of a fucking live mic? I'm like, well, you asked for it. So
Where
So-
what radio did your parents do?
All right. It's a funny story. My dad used to be in WHUR actually, years ago under an assumed name, and my mom was actually at WKYS, like right after Donnie Simpsons, like back in the early '90s, right?
Nice, very nice.
Ooh,
So-
the Donnie Simpson show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Please
exactly.
tell me
Hey,
your
the
mom
Donnie
had the
Simpson
gospel
show.
hour.
Watch me
The
drop a bunch
gospel
of
hour
names.
after the Donnie Simpson show. Like, because the Donnie Simpson show is just like, let's get these draws wet. And then that
You
gospel
needed
hour
to
comes on.
purify
No,
your soul.
this was WKYS. This was in PGC. This is like WKYS back in the day.
Right.
Yeah. So like, this was like around there. Yeah, Donnie was a cool dude. You know, Tony Perkins, nice guy. You know, very very honest motherfucker. Loves the Beatles too, by the way. So,
Tony Perkins has never been shy.
No, he
about
will
his
tell you what's on
love
his fucking mind.
for the Beatles. Like,
Yes.
that dude will drop a Beatles reference in a nanosecond. Like,
Yes, he will.
he's
Oh,
just mad about it. All right, so
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about Sketchy Conversations, and how and when and why that came to be.
Simple. Sketchy Conversation with John M Ellison IV started out literally because it wasn't a smart idea to get all my bandmates together in a small room because we're having to deal with an invisible virus. Actually, we don't know who has it, who's been exposed. So we realized I can get a lot of people sick. I can get sick and also have all the stuff that COVID likes to feast upon. So I'm going to keep my black ass basically kind of safe and everything. Also for the sake of my bandmates, the same thing too. So I realized, what can one do right now? I talk to myself a lot anyway. So, I also have like this big ass recorder that we used to record demos on anyway. So I'm like, I wonder if I can. Holy shit! I can record I can record my computer and also record. I can have conversations on here. So I realized
You could
Have
do
conversations.
exactly. So I realized I know a bunch of cool motherfuckers on Facebook and also Instagram and over the years and everything. So I realized, hey, let me go bug them for like an interview and everything, right? So the first one I did was this guy named Tyler Moselle, this band called Zen Worship. Cool motherfucker, actually. And that thing was 15 minutes. It was actually 2 hours, but it just kind of like, it was the first interview I did. And like, you know what? The first pancake's the worst one, but that tastes great as a motherfucker. So next thing you know,
pancake is the worst one.
the first one was the worst one, you know. So, and I was the one that got aired because there's some others too where I'm like, I ain't going to make air. No. So, you know, a few episodes in, I realized, hey, I know somebody else's cool shit too. Next thing I know, cool shit too. So that's
how often are you? How often are you putting out episodes? How often?
Until I started school again, it was literally a weekly grind, actually, right? Because I thought, hey, let me try to do the twice a week thing. That can be ambitious, motherfucker. But I realized, fuck that. Hell, I was thinking about trying to basically walk 5 miles today. I got 2 in, you know. So it's one of those kind of deals. So it's just one of those kind of things where I realize, you know, once a week is good enough. Just got to figure out how many questions to write and how sometimes ask the same question to different people and get a different response, you know. Because I was wondering, how has COVID-19 affected everybody? And it's kind of about the same, truth be told. Some are way more fucked up stories than mine, you know. And it's like, so let's see how everybody's kind of dealing with shit, you know.
Hey Marcus, throw up the graphic for where Sketchy Conversations can be viewed. Oh wait, is it audio or a video podcast?
Oh, it's an audio podcast. I'll put it this way. I just lost like 25, 30 pounds and everything. So I'm just like, I could be kind of a vain bastard sometimes, I'm gonna be honest with you. Totally. So, and also for like, and also audio is way easier to edit though, because sometimes you have to do like hey, none of your business what's going to be said. Go back into the interview. Sometimes.
Oh, we lost some of your audio. I think your mic is your the quality of your audio has decreased.
Word. Of course, darn
it. There's back.
There it's
okay,
back.
How about now? All right. Must have overmodulated when I did the clap thing. Okay, so basically.
Right on, man.
Explain to somebody what the fuck that means.
So what?
Overmodulate.
So you gotta explain what that meant. You drop some speaker knowledge.
When shit get
distorted. For our listeners who have no idea what the fuck overmodulate means.
When shit gets distorted as a motherfucker.
There you go.
Oh yeah. Yo, Bars, where you from? Just curious.
What's up, man?
Where you from? Just curious.
Oh, I'm from West Philly, baby. Home of the Braves.
Called it. Called it. I knew it.
Winfield, guys. Mary's cheesesteaks. Fist fights daily. Overbrook High School.
I got to get back up there actually because I've been there since like 2002. The closest I've been to that. I can't even say it's close technically with like Chester. Actually, he's visiting a cousin of mine out there. One of the biggest regrets.
It's a highway. It's like 15 minutes away from the airport.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I regret not trying to find my Xbox. Because I'm like,
overmodeling is my safe word for what?
Hey, Greggy, good luck saying that with a ball gag in your mouth.
Just try it. Try it. Try it, Jamie.
Fucking done. Yeah. You're toast, bro. You're toast.
You're toast. You're toast. She's not gonna stop hitting you.
Beatings will continue.
We'll continue. I'm telling you, get off me, bitch.
So give the viewers, give the folks a framework, a general idea of what type of content they'll find when they tune in.
Just
Sketchy Conversations. Who are you talking to, and what are you talking to them about?
Literally a combination from everybody, from like, just people that are part of like, DC music scene. Like one of my buds, a friend of mine named Janaya, who actually who was part of goth scene and everything. We talk about for being a black woman, what it's like being the goth scene. I even talked to Tom Ruger from the guy who developed Animaniacs, actually, right? And I put it this way: you ever kind of feel like all the shit you grew up on kind of molds your sense of humor?
Yeah,
I think I found out one of the ground zeros of me being a smart ass was fucking Animaniacs.
You remember the Prince episode?
Yes.
Oh, dude.
No. Fingerprints. That was the funniest shit.
Yo.
Oh shit. Sorry, there was something going on in the private chat that Marcus just reminded me of, and I appreciate that. One of our viewers that is watching. And I don't know, maybe you were watching in the green room.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Well, the first one.
I feel like Maury. I feel like we're guessing Maury right now, watching in the green room thing right now.
Oh shit!
You are not the father.
You know what, Maury? I told that bitch I ain't wear just one condom. I wore 5. You be like, bro. You ever look at these dudes and be like, nothing about you says pulls out or has good job. Like, or some of the women, they be like, you don't see that, Maury? He has his hat. You be like, for real though? His fucking hat. That's what he got. You got the same toenails and shit too. I hate you, bitch. Like, sometimes you be rooting in the wrong way. Like, God, I hope. Like, this bitch was on like nigga number like 19. Like, she been here 19 times. Like, she done got her teeth fixed, got her eyelashes done. Maury just paying for touch-ups at this point, and they were like, "Oh, to Daquan Hernandez Jr.
You expect the story arc by
the
then.
father." You be like, "Nigga, this is 19 people. Cuz give it up, bro. Give up the ghost. Give us the
like a story arc by this point right now,
bro. Like, how you keep coming back? Do you live in Connecticut?
That is a damn good question.
Like, and also, like, at some point in time, you got to think back to yourself. All right, if I'm on nigga number 19, how many people was like? What type of train was this? And did you not get paid for it? Because, bitch, shit. Like, it's like a decathlon in this motherfucking shit. Like, you just.
All right, Rip. Anyways, John.
Okay, what's
one
up?
One of our friends of the show, one of our viewers, Greggy, did you just? Oh, he muted himself. Okay. Damn, Marcus. Me. I was like, damn, Marcus. Let's go, bro.
Damn, Marcus.
Wow, Jamie put himself in timeout. All right. So one of our viewers was made the comment. Not sure if y'all watch wrestling or not, but Vince McMahon has legit ruined his own business. What are your thoughts on that comment?
It's kind of one of those weird things where, I don't think he's really ruined it, but I think there needs to be changes, there needs some evolutions to kind of like just kind of get centered again. I'll put it that way. I do get kind of curious what would happen to Triple H actually take stuff over. What would happen to Shane actually was supposed to take stuff over. I do get kind of curious though. It's like is he losing his touch? I don't know about that. Just like I'm trying to figure out myself because it feels like one of those It's a really good question, actually. I'm trying to be nice because I know some people work over there. So in case they see this thing, I'm going to be polite as fuck. You know, I'm going to get in trouble and everything.
There's a school of thought that he is prepping to sell the business and that he is not going to pass it on to his kid.
That would be fucked up as hell, though. But it's
there's a whole thing that, trying to prep it more for, to be packaged and Disney-fied. As it were. Not by Disney, I don't think. Although, dude, if Disney bought WWE, that would just be the fucking...
I wouldn't be surprised if it's
that'd be the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Didn't Disney buy Fox?
Yeah.
You know?
No. Did they? Oh, wait, yeah. Shit. Well, you can get The Simpsons. Yeah, you can get The Simpsons on Disney.
Shoot.
But you can't get all the FX stuff on there.
Which is... Yeah. And it was weird because here's the kicker about it. Years ago when SmackDown was on UPN, this shows how far back this was, right? I predicted SmackDown's going to be on Fox one day. Mark my words. And I'm pretty accurate at this. 7 out of 10. I'm pretty good at this shit. I know there's nothing extreme about it, though. At least get... here's the thing. If you're going to extreme pay-per-view, at least get somewhere from Combat Zone Wrestling. Sure, it'd be a flaming outlaw disaster, but it'd be great, though.
Okay. So here's the thing. Is that, you and I don't watch as much wrestling as I used to. But what I do is I listen to a lot of podcasts about the business because I've always been fascinated by the industry itself.
What we do as cousins, a lot of punks.
It's when every week age match, and every week is about all the things that used to happen in wrestling that used to be a major event, was a big deal. That shit happens every other week now. So really how can you have a pay-per-view called Extreme Rules when you just had a cage match a couple weeks ago? You just had a battle royal. You just had a fucking Hell in a Cell. You just had, I just said cage match 2 different ways, but you've already had tables, ladders, and chairs. You've already you've done everything. You've set people on fire. You've thrown people off the top of a fucking 30-foot steel cage, and they lived and climbed up to the top and then got choke slammed through the fucking roof on top of a chair. You know what I'm saying? How much more extreme can you fucking get? You have a whole pay-per-view that's dudes locked in pods.
Oh yeah, elimination chamber.
How much more extreme can you get? So I could totally imagine that the actual Extreme Rules pay-per-view is a complete yawner, unless it's just straight up give everyone a kendo stick and last man standing fucking type shit.
You know what? That wouldn't be a bad idea, but I've seen that back in the day, actually. I've seen that many times. I'll put it this way. Here's the kicker about it. The age we're at right now, we've seen a lot of this shit already, and we've seen it done better.
Young Vince McMahon has such a punchy face. Put that picture back up again, Marcus. Look at that motherfucker.
Such a punchable face.
I would fuck that dude up.
With his lack of chin.
My daddy owns a wrestling company. Now,
God damn it,
he still has a punchable face, though.
He still has a punchable face, but at least I got to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin beat him upside the head with a bedpan.
Fact.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I will always have that memory. It can never be taken away from me.
Never. And you can never recreate that. Stuff like that's catching lightning in a bottle.
That's the type of that's magic. Magic exists.
Exactly.
It is. It's the shit that went down in the late 90s and early 2000s. So.
Exactly. You can never have another ECW because you tried that with Combat Zone Wrestling, and it's almost like a parody of it. I'll put it this way. Here's the best analogy. You only get one Iggy Pop because when you copy Iggy Pop, you just get Gigi Allen.
Oh my God, Marcus! When you're hot, dude. Damn. When you're hot.
You're a smart motherfucker.
Woo! No, okay. Speaking of woo, what are your thoughts on this Dark Side of the Ring shit with Ric Flair?
Oh my God. You know what? I'll put it this way. I remember hearing about the plane ride from hell back in 2002, and the way it was described, it just sounded like a chaotic romp, actually. Something off of
sound like hijinks, like a Little Rascals episode or something.
But it's but then you realize a couple of things whoa, you didn't mention the part when we have Dustin Rhodes. Okay, we knew about Dustin Rhodes singing that Dave Allen Coe song badly, mind you. We knew about that part. We knew about Brock Lesnar and Kurt Hennig, not Hennig as people think, basically wrestling in the air and everything. We know about that part. We know about Ric Flair flashing everybody because it was a day that ended with a Y. But I didn't know about him pushing up on. I didn't know about him pushing up based on the flight attendant. I was like, well, that changed the whole, the whole story and everything. It just sucked, you know.
Greg's on fire.
Greggy,
So
man,
it's
you
one of
on
those
fire
things-
tonight.
Fire.
It's even. Oh my god! Have you seen some of these memes actually, where it's like have you seen that one meme with like a PD Pablo doing like it's like like spin like a helicopter, and it's like Ric Flair said this nigga spitting.
No, man. So remember a few weeks ago there was the alleged picture that people thought was Ric Flair going down on a chick.
Yeah,
Like, this gives that like a whole new fucking whole new level of what the fuck, like. But
Yes.
yeah, so for those of you who don't know, there was a bunch of wrestlers on a plane, and apparently it was a regular thing that like they would get on planes that were stocked full of booze, and they would just get all fucked up and act like fools and stuff. But like, yeah, Ric Flair apparently like whipped out his junk and was like trying to get the flight attendant to handle his
Give him a little
business. And
The
you know, he got
tug and
sued. He
everything.
got sued for it. Like,
He
it was a
did.
whole thing, but like
Good.
it all like resurfaced in this documentary,
Yeah.
Dark Side of the Ring, that's on. Actually, I'm not gonna say the name of the network because they're not giving me any money. But I do like the show. I like the producers of the show.
Yes.
I've heard them on other podcasts that I listen to, and
Yeah.
it's interesting and cool because they like wrestling. They're into the business.
Yeah.
But they do a really good job of detaching themselves and
fair.
coming at it from a documentarian standpoint. Because, like, dude, I was always obsessed with Owen Hart. Never knew much about him except for what you got to see on TV. His fucking documentary was the shit. And the Chris Benoit shit, like, I remember where I was when the news happened about what happened with him. Like,
I do. I remember exactly where I was. I was outside of a Safeway, actually. It was 2007.
wait, how did
And I
you
got a-
find out about it outside of a Safeway in 2000?
Cell phone. It was a cell phone, actually.
Oh, yeah, we did have cell phones then.
And I just,
We didn't
hearing
have
some-
smartphones, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you know, I got like a text or something. I can't remember exactly how, but I'm like, the fuck? So I'm like, next thing you know, I'm like, it's like almost from carbon monoxide poisoning. Damn, was that wrong?
no.
Here's my question. Have you seen David Benoit, though?
No.
Have you seen his son? He looks just like him. It scared the shit out of me.
Did he get
Like-
big?
No. David Benoit looks just like his father, Chris. It looks
Chris
like
Benoit was never big. That dude was 5'3".
I saw him
but, like,
on I saw what's the dark side of the ring?
Dark
The
Side of the
Dark
Ring.
Side of
Yeah,
the
while
documentary,
you
the
were
one
gone,
with
we were
Vice.
talking about.
Yeah,
I saw him on there.
Flair
He
stuff.
looked. That's his child.
yeah, exactly. It's like it looked just like him. Scared the shit out of me. I was like, whoa, you know.
Hey, Marcus. Speaking of Chris Benoit, play that that one TikTok that I sent you.
Oh shit.
That was like the first one that I sent you.
Oh my god.
The raccoon?
It's not a raccoon. Don't spoil it.
Also, when this is over,
I gotta see this.
Motherfucking black eye. Yo.
Just want to make sure I'm getting the right one. That's why.
Speaking of raccoon, right?
Speaking of dog face, can we talk about this fucking black eye?
I don't know what you're
I
talking
can't wait
about,
for
Jamie.
Marcus to tell the story.
I hope it's something so mundane, like he was
He's not
carrying
telling it
groceries.
until the last 30 minutes of the show, so y'all have to stick around to watch. That's fine.
I'll be saying it to like,
Yeah, sorry. It just reminded me of Chris Benoit.
the first thing I
call
would
him
like to
a
say is
Wolverine.
I would like to think
Oh shit. Yes, that's him.
Oh, shit. Yo,
Oh, my
that is
God.
the
I
most
would like
fun
to
of
thank
fucking Chris
Bishop
Benoit.
Bullwinkle.
Yes.
Oh my god, that is creepy.
Yeah.
I would like to thank Bishop Bullwinkle for that motherfucking song.
Shout out to him,
That
too.
shit is
Dude,
fantastic.
yo, and I was like,
Bishop
yup, that badge, you know what that badge is
Bullwinkle.
not doing? Coming in my motherfucking house. Not gonna do it.
I'll
Yeah,
say this
dude.
right now. I don't fuck with animals I like to call rascals, like possums, raccoons, that little badger motherfucker and shit like that. I was on a date one time and I saw a possum walking up the street and I left the bitch. I just crossed the street. I didn't even say shit.
No,
Like, it
dude,
was
I had
like,
a
blah, blah,
possum
blah,
on my
man.
porch one time. I had a possum on my porch
I'm
one
not using
time.
that
I
porch.
went and spent the night somewhere else. I was like, the house is yours. I'll be back in 24 hours.
There was
No
a
parties.
possum when I worked at Brooklyn's Finest. It was a possum out back, and so like I left the trash like toward the back door because I don't fuck with possums. And I got a call the next day from the GM. She was like, "Why'd you leave the trash to the back door?" I was like, "There's a possum back there." This motherfucker had the nerve to be like, "Oh, you mean Steve?" I was like, y'all named the motherfucker?
Oh, that's like on Bob's
Well,
Burgers. His
look,
wife
as
Linda
long as-
names all the raccoons out back,
shit.
and there's like
Right, like,
Little
get the fuck
King
outta
Trash
here,
Panda
shit.
or some shit like that.
Man,
We had a
fuck
big
that,
fat
dog.
rat at one bar that I worked at, though. Remember I was telling you about the one that like ran across the cooler and back? We
shit.
called him George.
That's not a
He's George. He
flashback.
was a big guy. He probably is still there.
I'm
What's
not
up, John?
fucking with George.
That's sort of flashback. You mentioned rat.
And that's the
The
Splinter out this
hair metal band?
motherfucker.
No. I just remember I just quick flashback to like, my mom
Good
and her
one,
heading
Boo.
out. She was showing me all her old neighborhood, right? And we were like, our old neighborhood. We saw like this fucking. It looked like a chihuahua. Okay, that's how big this fucking rat was, right? And like balls hanging, just dragging on the air. Like one of them motherfuckers, right?
One of them big bald rats. I hear you.
Exactly. It looked very gutsy, actually, right? So what happened was, and
That'd be gutsy too if I had big ass balls like that.
here's
Right?
what happened. Okay, so we see this rat basically with these gigantic engorged nuts actually scurry over to this other house, right? It literally bangs on the door, and the person, whoever owns that house, opens the door, looking around, and I just hear this screech.
Oh, I thought she was like, "Well, come on in." Like the rat just had it like that.
She thought there was somebody, I guess, whoever.
That is the nastiest porno I've ever thought of in my entire life.
Rat was like, "Did somebody order a pizza?"
I'm here to fix your plumbing.
Brown chicken, brown
Oh
cow.
my god!
Not brown chicken, brown cow. Jesus Christ.
Was it in
Yo,
a country
I had
song?
a friend who had a band called BCBC, Brown Chicken, Brown Cow.
That's pretty awesome.
Shout out to Eric Brookins. John, tell all the people a little something about Jenny Hates Techno. Break it
Funny
down
story
for us.
about it. I want you to tell like the mythical story or the real one, actually. Maybe we can mix both.
Mythical.
Maybe somewhere in the middle.
Okay, I'll do that. I'm not going to break
Blend some
kayfabe.
fantasy and reality together.
Okay, well, the whole thing started really. Actually, I'll put it this way: it was kind of it was really started really when I was like really in the early 2000s. Actually, right? I thought of a really cool name for a band actually, and I, always had that name in the back of my head and everything, right? So I started into this other project called Sketch Malchus because I really hated every kind of music that's out at between 2005 2006. Actually, I was like, I fucking hated indie rock. I'm like, this shit's fucking terrible. It just seems like just a bunch of hipster bullshit. Not feeling it. And I listened to a lot of stuff like Nine Inch Nails, Dixie's Mafia. So I'm like, so I took the advice of that dude. Well, not dude. It's he's a goddamn icon of Prince. He said, if you don't like it, create your own music. So I created my own stuff and put on any Sketch Malchus, right? So what happened was I ended up on this one website called I'm not going to mention the name of it. I'm not going to mention the name of the site, but it's a very popular festival now, so you can kind of put two and two together. It's not that one; it's the one predated that one. In fact, I believe one of the OGs are actually watching. A fellow OG is actually watching. Right now. Yep, that's me. That was I have a cool story behind that actually. But anyway, back to it. So what happened was. So I wanted to get this Sketch Malchus thing up and running. So I met this young lady by the name of Danielle, off the old I'll put it this way, from the old AP board, right? And we hit it off, really cool person. She said she played bass, and I'm like, okay, kind of cool. It's like, let's come over and jam and everything, right? We did more talking and everything, and she said she can sing. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, damn, you got a fucking voice on you, right? So I was about October, I think, maybe between, I can't remember, in October of 2011, right? So the next, the next month, I, check out the legendary band Fishbone at Lincoln Theater, and a spark was lit underneath my ass, and I was just like, holy shit, these guys are fucking incredible. Because I always knew about Fishbone. It felt like the first band I saw, like in the movie Back to the Beach, right? I was like, these guys are too cool to exist. I'm like, this is really a fucking band. So, and also after that, I check out Hank 3, and I got to tell you right now, Hank 3 can put a hell of a show. 4 fucking hours, actually, right? It looked like that pit was amazing. So I kept my black ass on the back, actually, right? And just watched like this spectacle unfold. Hey Jordan, howdy. So what happened was that's one of the OG Afro Punkers, actually. Oops, said the name. So what happened was I was just really inspired to start, fusing both genres, anything I really enjoy, So I hit up Danielle and say like, hey, I want to get this band thing started. So I find another member of the board too, guy by the name of Chris. and but I couldn't reach him at the moment. So my uncle Ernie, who played my dad's band, was hanging around the house a lot, so we started jamming. And next thing you know, there's this other young gentleman by the name of Kelvin who lived next door to me, played phenomenal drummer, and literally it just fell into place. And we just basically just started jamming and just kind of developing. That's like the really truncated version, because I'm kind of working a documentary, the whole thing, and yeah, exactly. Yeah, thank you. So it's just like a really interesting story, and that's not even the half of the thing, because I can't talk as fast as I used to. It sounds like it. If I tell the whole story in this whole thing, I would sound like HR back in the day doing the eye against eye chopper flow thing. Right. Only way I can tell it, Yep, that's it too. So a couple of lineup changes and everything, and had to put it on hold and everything because we're in the midst of a fucking pandemic. So that's
we call it a pandemonium on this show, sir.
Pandemonium.
Sometimes a panini or a Pananarama.
Okay, now I get that. I know the Little Nas X song stuck in my head right now. I got that Little Nas X song stuck in my head right now.
Panorama.
My little brother just showed my dad.
Oh, that's right. He did have a song called. What are your thoughts about Montero? How are you feeling it?
You know what? I gotta tell you right now, that was a great. You know what I love about this era coming up right now? They dabble with different genres. Like they're just artists now.
It's like when we were coming up, we were like, yeah, I listen to rap and I like heavy metal too.
So, exactly. Like the closest
and I'm going to tonight a little bit.
Listen, the closest we had.
Might find me at a rave later on this weekend.
That was basically me, because I'm like, listen, I was the guy that loved Daft Punk, the Ramones, Funkadelic, Miles Davis, and Tech Nine, of course, is not a surprise, and also my hero Isham, the Unholy. So put it this way, and Matt, it's like, I don't know if I'm familiar with Isham the Unholy or not, right? This is like some old Detroit rap shit, right? Imagine DMX and Marilyn Manson, but they scared the shit out of everybody. Just put that shit together, and that's basically what he was doing.
DMX by himself scared the shit out of everybody. Like, he was running around posing as a fucking cop. Like,
hey, John, when you mentioned how much you hated the music of 2005, 2006, it compelled me to go on and research like what was popular then. And I honestly have to agree with you. Like 99% of the shit that I'm coming across is all shit that like I absolutely fucking hated back then.
I feel like I'm gonna love all
I went through
shit.
the pop. I went through the pop playlist. I went through the hip hop R&B playlist. I'm looking through the alternative hits playlist.
What year are we talking about?
2005. 2005.
No, don't get me
wrong. Read that shit off. Read that shit off.
I don't even fucking know where to start.
Some of the stuff
so I'm already on the alternative.
Most of the stuff was ass.
So under alternative, you have Green Day was like old by then.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Death Cab for Cutie, fucking Coldplay, fucking Fall Out Boy, and fucking actually I don't hate LCD Sound System, but like
I fucking love Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, My Morning Jacket. Fucking what else? I hated Arcade Fire.
It's a bunch of pretentious blowhards. That's what it sounded like, and it just felt like, listen, the opposite of stupid is smart. It can be ignorant. It can be obnoxious. It can be boring.
Franz Ferdinand.
I used to think, you know what I used to do to cope?
The Decemberists. Kaiser Chiefs.
Quick question, Boo. Just quick question.
Yo,
are you familiar with Blowfly?
Blowfly. I know of them. I do not know them.
Okay, so let me explain. All right, Blowfly is basically like one of the OG rappers, right? He had a song called Rap Dirty, right? And he also would sing these nasty ass parodies of songs, right? So to cope, I would just start writing dirty lyrics and dirty parodies of different songs. So
yeah, I do that with shit that I hate too. Like
so you can kind of imagine what I did with "Take Me Out" by Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah, like if you work somewhere that plays canned music all the time, the only way to survive and not go postal is to make up your own lyrics.
Yeah, pretty much that's what I would do. Just like there's a demo of that somewhere, but it's like I'm not the same guy I was back in 2000. Yes, R.I.P. to Clarence Reed, one of the greats.
Yo,
one of the greats.
I feel like I fucking missed out. God damn.
Let me tell you right now. Check out Rap Dirty. Check out Butterfly. Check out all those albums. He actually also wrote Clean. He actually helped write "Clean a Woman" by Betty Wright. He actually wrote a ton of Florida soul stuff.
These playlists are making me mad.
You know, so
playlists.
He also he also wrote up parodies like instead of sitting on the he also shit on the dock of the bay. He also wrote what else exactly? He'll write stuff like that.
That's some G.G. Allen energy. Like
he'll just do stuff like that. What else? He'll just what is another good one too? Spring Night in Georgia. You know, instead of Rainy Night in Georgia. Shit. Instead of Blue Moon, of course, right? Blue Balls. You know. You just write shit, nasty shit like that. Yes, I think that was like Electronic Banana era. I think that was like in the 80s. You know,
Electronic. Where? Wow.
Don't forget Electronic Pussy Sucker too. That was a great fucking. that was when he was doing like the 80s, and he. You know what? I never met him, but when he died, I felt a part of a yes.
Yo, this dude is bringing the energy.
The electric slide shit always keeps coming back.
Right?
You know what? I actually got to know. I actually know his the guy who managed him.
You know his dealer. You know his dealer.
You know his dealer. You guys number? You have his number on speed.
As far as I know, Blowfly never did drugs like that. He was just, for guys like him, drugs make him normal. You know, guys like.
Dude, I can't wait to see what putting that in my search thing does to the algorithm.
You're gonna get some interesting stuff.
That's gonna fuck your whole shit up.
My life is about to get a whole lot weirder.
You're gonna find a porn that
look
you're
at rap.
not ready for.
Seriously,
and I'm here for it.
Look at Rap Dirty. It's like this is the thing about it was actually recorded in the early 70s, right? Before like rap was even a term yet, but it got released in the 80s because it was ahead of its time, you know? So it's
can we check out like Farmer's Meat or Christian Mingle and find out how many people have the name Blowfly?
It's an obscure. I'll put it this way: your favorite rapper knows about it.
Oh my god, he big motherfuckers doing the electric slide.
Oh my god!
I'm just saying, as soon as he was like electric banana, I was like, how the fuck do we always get back to electric slide? Being about a vibrator.
That song went from being like one of the. I went from hating that song more than I could possibly hate a song to being like,
oh, worshiping there.
It's fucking brilliant. That song is pure
look,
genius.
I'm gonna lose my black card real quick. I cannot electric slide to save my motherfucking life.
Me neither.
I can't. Stop. It's not that I can't. I have never had the inclination to want to try.
I
just like I'm trying to try. Boo! Wait. Pause. I saw your wedding pics, nigga. You better know how to fucking electric slide. God damn, we gotta bring that back up, boo. Let's talk about that shit, Stacey.
We all saw those wedding photos.
Right, over here looking like bitch better have my sweet potatoes. Fucking wrong with you.
Yo, that suit did have some I'm gonna stick my dick in the mashed potatoes type energy. I'm not gonna lie.
Van Moreland.
Everything about that suit sounds like you walked in the door and you were like, yo, who made the potato salad? If somebody threw a raisin at Boo, he'd fucking die. It's like kryptonite and shit. Like, Boo, you like your side name would have been Sugarfoot. Like,
Jamie, I had a question for you. You totally fucking fucked me up. I'm so mad. Oh wait, so there's the electric slide, but what's the other one? And I can't remember the song, but it's like to the left, to the left,
to the right, to the right.
Yeah. Everybody's fucking like
slide.
Oh,
yeah, crisscross.
Cha-cha slide.
The ghetto hokey pokey.
Cha-cha slide. That's it. Cha-cha slide.
Yo, I can't do that shit either.
Quick question.
And again, because I've never had the inclination to want to.
Yo, quick question. Has anybody ever seen this series called Most Offensive Videos?
No.
Maybe
look it up on YouTube. All right. Here's the thing. This guy is almost like the Banksy of offensive, like of parody dubs, right? Nobody knows who this motherfucker is, but he just basically got like a bunch of like peanut specials and overdubbed them. And for example, he did one special called "It's the Great Dolomite Charlie Brown." He did another one called
"Great Dolomite Charlie Brown."
It's another one. Offensive what?
Most Offensive Videos. Check it out. It's another one too.
Can we play that right now?
Jamie, no.
If you want to,
Marcus, Marcus,
Charlie,
you don't bring that shit right now.
Wait, is
what
this
like
the list
blind
of things?
reaction?
A Charlie Brown Kwanzaa?
Yes, that's
It's
the other
Martin
one.
Luther King Day, Charlie Brown.
Yes,
Suck my big black ass.
Like ass
Charlie
Charlie
Brown.
Brown. Yes, and Jackie Robinson was. I forgot what, but it's like. But I put it this way: the
It's
reason why I
the
bring
great
it,
Dolomite, Charlie Brown.
that was one of the best ones.
Which was that?
Who is this? Are we gonna get kicked off for playing this?
Yes, you probably will.
Most offensive videos.
Yes,
Well,
just
which
look it
video?
up. This was back in 2006. Okay,
So which video
and-
do you like best?
Oh my god. Yes.
Yes.
They were all hilarious.
I
It's
mean,
from the
I
same
feel like
creator.
it's the
If
great
you don't
Dolomite,
go
Charlie Brown
to
sounds
straight,
good.
look, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that shit. It's
Wait, before
it's
Marcus
Black
plays
History
this
Month,
video
Charlie
that
Brown, whatever
gets
the
us-
fuck that one was.
Dude,
Martin Luther King Day,
it's a
Charlie
great
Brown. That's what I need to see.
First of all, it's a great Kwanzaa, Charlie Brown. I'm
Yeah,
the
right.
goddamn floor.
Dude.
I'm dying.
In fact,
A
check this
Charlie
out
Brown
too.
Kwanzaa, how
The
they
Charlie
latest-
Brown.
but the latest
And I
one-
hate that made up ass fucking holiday.
Dude,
But
can
the
you
latest
imagine
one was
Snoopy with
Fat
the
Albert
red,
Kwanzaa
black,
special.
and fucking green?
I don't know. Suck my big black ass, Charlie
Charlie
Brown
Brown.
seems funny as fuck.
That's the Valentine's Day one. I was like, oh my god. But the same guy, nobody knows who made this. It's like the rumor is 2 or 3 guys. They went to HBCU. That's all that's known about these guys.
God, I
And
hope so.
nobody knows.
Man, they better be
and
black.
And the thing about it is,
Right.
here's the fuck part about it.
Yo, let me tell
These
you.
guys aren't. They did their history.
Right.
Bullshit.
If this
And I
man's
really
real
hope that I'd
name,
be pissed.
look, if this motherfucker's real name ain't Muhammad Jenkins,
there better
I'm
be
fucking
one
him up on that.
Shabazz.
It
There
better
better
be.
one
I really
Shabazz.
think it is. I
Akbar,
think it
Shabazz
is.
Jenkins.
I think
Fuck
they're
that shit.
brothers. I really
One
think
of
they
them
are.
dudes ain't Mustafa. We got a problem.
Listen, because I'm like, I'll put it this way: the
A
jokes are
nigga
so
need to be a
cool,
black
you gotta watch
Israelite,
them like
as far as I'm
5 or 6
concerned. Like-
times. But
Man.
the most recent one was one called Fat Albert Kwanzaa Special, right? And
Yes.
it was just,
Wait, so
that was oh my
apparently
God.
it's by Sakana OG the second.
Wait, anybody
What?
in the chats? I have a question. Do
Wait,
I
wait, wait,
lose points for not knowing what the cha-cha slide was called?
Yes.
Do I lose?
No.
I lose points for that.
That's cool. You can chop it to drinking and shit
Listen,
if it make
I
you
don't
feel
know.
better. That's cool. Look, I forgot Sam Cooke's name for a second, like the other day, so don't feel bad. Right. You know what I mean?
hey,
Right.
Love and
So
happiness.
fight me,
Right.
bitch. Like,
controversial question. It's like so. Okay, Boris, quick question, because this is a big debate about this. Do you think Bobby Womack has something to do with Sam Cooke's? I'm just curious. Do you think? I'm just curious.
That's some old school beef you're bringing up, dude. Like, I don't think most of our
Listen,
viewing audience even
I
knows who
literally-
either of those people is.
I am obscure.
definitely don't.
Okay. Listen,
I don't know.
that's like saying out loud Aretha Franklin was fat. We don't talk about shit like that.
Yo,
At least around white people.
Bite your
We can't
tongue.
talk about
What's
this. Marcus here. We
going
can't
on
talk about this shit around white people.
Reps.
Just
Reps.
curious, like,
Hey, I've already forgotten my statement. Nah.
It's a bridge too far. And Valdez is not your
hey,
Nah.
listen,
Yeah, I think that's hilarious. If that
Yeah.
was
Actually, Val, now that
You
we've
clung
redone this,
to
I've
in the
had a couple
darkness.
shots. You got to rethink this safe word.
if it's possible for Val to take a penalty shot, you should take it.
Yeah. He said, nah.
Nah.
You did not stick the landing on the safe word.
You
did
said the
not.
N word with a hard ER on that one.
oh,
Oh,
shit. Wait,
shit.
which one is this?
Bro.
Which one is this?
Hold, please.
Big fat.
That's a big motherfucking mailbox, motherfucker!
Oh my god.
We are
Bitch,
so
you know what
good
they
at
say
that.
about brothers
Told
with
you.
big mailboxes.
I wanted
Watch
to do the
out.
call to action before
Big
this.
mailbox,
This one-
big whiff.
Okay.
I don't think it's a
It's
good
going
idea, but if
slow.
you want, I don't think it's a good idea, but you want to go for it though.
Well, I'm not gonna put the whole
Marcus-
thing.
Marcus is a risk taker. What I was
All
gonna
right,
say.
warned you.
And a big fat
Told you.
Stop. This is something Jamie and I, I should come over to your house. We should watch this and have blind reaction.
Yes, like I said, I told
Okay, we'll do
you.
that.
I told you. It
Yeah,
doesn't go
make that-
0 to
let's make
60.
that
It goes
happen.
0 to 120 under 10 seconds. I
That
told
is-
We have there are a lot of
So-
things that we need to be watching with the blind reactions at Jamie's house.
So
So
big ass
we
TV.
found the perfect group to watch Karen with last Sunday.
yeah, they will.
It's going to be by far one of the funniest things we've ever seen in our entire fucking lives.
ridiculous.
Because we can't technically show Karen, but we can
But
show
we
the
can
conversation
show
about
our
Karen.
Show us
our reactions.
Yes.
Right. It's gonna
And
be fantastic. My house could be the Magic Johnson Theater. Like,
and on that note,
when
if
are we
you
doing
Shout out
this?
for Largo, Maryland. Just saying.
And on that
All right,
note,
go ahead, Bill.
for the 10th time, if you were watching,
Yes,
we appreciate you and love you, and would love for you to show us the love back. And please like and share on all of your favorite podcast streaming platforms on Facebook and Instagram. You can catch us at the District of Misfits Show on Twitter. We're at DC Misfits. You can also go to our YouTube channel directly and check it out there. It is the District of Misfits Show. And on Twitch, we are District of Misfits. And if you are interested in being a guest on this show, or if you have a podcast that you would like to produce and you would like some assistance with that, we can make that happen. Reach out to us at the District of Misfits Show at gmail.com. And I want to bring the attention back to our guest. We have a video.
All right.
Howdy.
Footage of
I got
Jenny
a
Hates
cool story
Techno.
about this one too.
And we're just gonna play a couple minutes.
All right.
But let's. Why don't you tune it up? Why don't you set it up for us?
Okay,
give
this
a little
one.
background.
All right, here's the deal. So, back in 2009, there was a band called Death, right? That just finally resurfaced because I heard rumors and ruminations of them because it was bands like Pure Hell, Death that really didn't get the credit they deserved at a certain time, right? And it's like, and I feel like I'm glad they get the shine they deserve, right? So what happened was, I wanted to do a cover of Politician My Eyes, right? And wow, the thing is nuanced as hell. Like, you don't realize how detailed that is until you sit down and have to play it, right? Because first of all, things down half a step, and also the timing on there is impeccable. Like, you have to have great timing and great musicians. And I was blessed to have them around me, Like, I'll put it this way. It's one of those things where, like, here's a weird analogy. To see how great of a drummer you are, try to play the Black Page. To see how good of a musician you are, if you claim to be punk, play something by Death. If you can do that, then you're fucking solid,
Fight me. I can't believe you did that.
So in this one right here, we did this one at Pie Shop actually, right? And it's like what's one of the first some of the shows in which he got featured, as like as the headliner, right? And so the funny thing about it is we kind of botched the song up a little bit, right? In rehearsal, right? So if you can play the rest of it, here's the results of it. I thought it came out pretty sweet.
All right. See you guys on the flip side.
Let her rip, Marcus.
Reaching out, shaking hands, making friends and other men. Some will rise, some will fall, some won't even answer calls. Look at here, see us twice, see the twinkle in their eyes. Politicians, tell me why. Can you hear the people cry?
Yeah.
Hello.
See how we couldn't have faded
Oh,
that. That was awesome, man. Like
Thank you.
that song, that's a great song. You guys sounded great. Like
Thank you.
that was it was and actually who shot that video for y'all? That was really
You know, it's
nice
funny
quality video.
Literally, it was a combination of 2 station camera. My mom helped out too, so it's like literally, it's like 3 kind of thing, 3 shots right there, you know. And
Right
it's basically combining from it. You know, it's glad to have really supportive people around me. You know.
So you just had friends and family help, like just recording from various places, and you just
DIY
it's
doesn't mean do it yourself. You know,
really
So,
nice, like clean camera work, like just,
I've always,
you know, and I love that space. I
fucking love it too. It's a beautiful place to shoot
the
stuff
pie
too.
shop is near and dear to us. So
Yes, the lighting there is amazing. Just it's a fucking great place to shoot. You know, because before music, I was an animation geek, and I want to be like the Black John Waters. So I always had a thing for film. You know, I also rest in peace to Melvin Van Peebles too.
yeah, man,
So
Facts.
So it's
people
one
are
of
dropping. Like, I mean, it feels like every year you're like, fuck, everyone's dying. Like, I'm still not over like a Michael K. Williams. Like,
I know, right?
Over like,
I know, right?
You know, and I mean,
You know, that dude battled drug addiction for a very long amount of time.
He did.
Kind of figured. Is not saying I figured that's what it was, but I was hoping to God that's not what it was.
Right. Yeah,
And it's
I
just sad when you hear it,
didn't
you know
even.
what I mean?
I never
Like, that
even
dude
bothered
brought-
to follow up. Sorry, go ahead, Jamie. Go ahead.
Yeah, that he brought a lot of light to like a lot of shitty situations, you know, and just like acting alone, you know what I mean? Got a lot of laughs, got a lot of fucking, cries out the dude and shit like that. I mean, fucking, he's Omar.
Right?
He's a badder motherfucker than that. Shit.
Omar's coming. Them little kids running.
Omar's
They're like,
coming.
Omar's coming. Like, you're like,
There's not any.
oh
I
my
don't think
God,
there's no one who's been born before like 2000 who doesn't know Omar's coming. Like, you know what that means. Like, it's just that's
And
just
you
is
know
what
the
it is.
bootleg shirts are coming too.
Oh, bro, you know they coming, guys. I'm pretty sure somebody in Baltimore already has an Omar's coming shirt who ain't never watched the show. To realize what Omar's
That
coming
person, I hope all their shirts catch on fire. Because only a real G,
Every single one of them.
who
You know,
loves that show should be doing that.
there's a kid from PG right now repping that shit. You know there's a kid in PG right now. Some white kid trying to be a rapper. He's 35. He lives in his mom's basement. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, Omar's my inspiration.
Yo, like Omar is definitely like
You ever even seen
his next like 27 song mixtape produced by like his cousin.
Yeah,
drinking out the orange juice is gonna be called Omar's Coming. You know it's gonna happen. But it's gonna happen.
Like clockwork. Yo, remember the show called The Corner?
Yeah, that was
the one that predated The Wire. I'm just curious.
Yeah,
it feels
predated
like,
The Wire.
It feels like nobody remembers that shit.
Yeah,
I've always wondered
because it was about things that were. It was about
because The Wire
important
came
to
out.
black
We didn't
people.
have to.
Yeah, I was wondering.
It was.
Hey, look, The Wire never won.
Never
won an award whatsoever.
So we are getting into
Closer.
the last half hour.
Okay.
Last call, as it were. And some of us.
Ooh, do we finally get to find out how Marcus fucked his face up?
Nope. But Jamie, I got something for you to read.
Oh shit!
God, I'm scared.
I forgot about the memes.
Here you go, Jamie.
Let's do memes and
Memes
TikTok.
by Jamie.
Memes by Jamie. Would masturbating while smoking weed be considered master blazing or weed whacking? Oh God, hijacking. I'm down for hijacking.
That was
Swear to God.
disturbingly entertaining.
Because I mean, not for nothing. Look, every time I've been alone and had some time by myself when I'm high, I'm beating it. It's happening.
Yeah.
Just doing it. Just
Wait, what
you
was
know,
the
you
first
play some
one?
video
Master
games.
Blazing.
Master blazing, weed whacking, weed whacking.
Weed whacking sounds like when you're high, but you're jerking off, but you're in a hurry.
Oh
You
yeah,
got
that's right.
this,
That's
and you're
right.
like,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm gonna be late
get
for
it
work,
done.
but I
Coke
really just gotta
version
get
of
this
be?
out.
What would
Like,
the Coke version of masturbating be? Because it's just kind of like not gonna do anything. You're still gonna be awake. Like
Master
let's
railing.
revisit
Master
this in the
railing.
morning.
right. What do you say? Spitting on somebody's back?
No, it's Lester baiting.
Lester. Oh shit! God damn.
Jamie, this meme.
Keep the party going. Keep it going. Oh shit!
Oh no!
Oh Lord, no. That's
The best thing about dating a homeless girl, you can drop them off anywhere.
that is
And
Damn.
that's
no. That's
oh man.
Jamie, how dare you?
Remember that song Brenda Had a Baby? Remember Brenda Had a Baby?
But
She put
I heard
the
of
baby in the trash
Blue version
can.
that one.
I
Jamie,
can safely
I
say I'm the
imagine this
first
is you.
person of all time to ever make a joke about Brenda Had a Baby.
Brenda.
Technically.
Brenda. All right, Jamie.
Is that
I
a
feel like
real
this
song?
Is you. What?
that's a real song. Brenda
Yeah.
had a baby.
Brenda, by
What-
Tupac.
Brenda Had a
By
Baby by
Tupac.
Tupac?
I'm
Well, that's- I
I'm
heard his
tired
old
and
blue
drunk, so it's not
cover.
ringing a
Yeah.
bell. Carry on. Anyways,
Like fucking what's the bitch's name from Players Club and shit like that? She did like one thing and like that was it. Fuck that bitch's name. Light skin chick. She's
Stacey
Brenda.
Dash.
What the fuck is her
Oh.
goddamn name?
Damn,
No, that's not Stacey Dash.
I know it's not Stacey Dash. I just do that. I just said that anyways. Just to be a dick.
It
Anyways,
could have been Stacey Dash.
meme
She ain't
away,
doing shit no more.
Marcus.
All right, Jamie. I feel like this is you on an everyday basis.
God. I hate it when people honk at me to speed up while I'm driving. I got drugs in the car, bitch. Go around me.
Damn.
Kermit's face, though.
Allegedly.
We've all been up at 4 o'clock in the morning and gone to an
Allegedly.
ATM.
I'm
I
pushing
know I've
weight,
been
bitch.
allegedly.
And
I've definitely been that person. Jamie.
I know Black Eye. I'm gonna find out about this fucking Black Eye. Balcuzzi.
You can call him
Place your
Black
nuts in
Eye
a bowl
D.
of warm water. Then have a girl put a straw in a bowl and blow bubbles under your balls. Rubber ducky is optional, of course. Hold the fuck up.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Do it again.
Wait.
Put it up again.
No, you gotta
Wait,
go back.
roll that
Jamie.
back,
The
roll that
caption
back.
underneath.
Ball koozie. Oh.
Ball koozie.
All right,
have
read
my
that part.
cur-
You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Facts.
What
Oh
the
man.
fuck did I just read?
That was
All right, so
literally
we've all
all
been
of
in the
it.
public pool before. You know, like the part where the jet is at the public pool, and like you just
Put
be
your
like,
dick
"Let
in
me
it?
hang out here for like 2 seconds." You can't put your dick in it because it blows out. But like that's like the original like ball koozie, I guess.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You're right. That is.
There you go. There you go.
I mean,
All
I would
right.
be, dude. I've
Okay, I get
definitely seen
it.
like some middle school age kids hanging around the jet for a little longer than what would be an appropriate amount.
All
of
right,
time.
bro. Like we know what you're doing.
Maybe jockeying for position and shit. Like,
What's funny
Whoever
is that you
does that kind of
grow
shit.
up and later on find out. Like you remember that one friend that had their ass on it. You be like,
Mm.
oh.
But like, wouldn't that be more better? Like, wouldn't it more better? Wouldn't it
more
be better?
better. Tell us again, former educator.
No.
Nah.
Oh,
You know what? Who's ever doing
Wouldn't
that
that
ball
be
koozie
better
shit? Keep them away
for
from the mashed
women?
potatoes.
For the boys? I mean, the women? I mean, the girls than the boys?
no,
The girl.
no,
Did you-
probably, but no,
No?
probably.
The jet?
For the women. For the women,
I love how
For the
Blue's like,
women.
no,
not my baby.
not at all. Shit.
No. You stay away from that jet, girl.
Hey, Banner could be cloudy for a reason, baby.
Yo, shut the fuck up, baby. God damn. Oh, fuck you.
Maybe. Nah.
I don't know know why the song. I don't know why right now, but the song Jet Boy Jet Girl just got stuck in my head right now.
All right. So whatever money I'm ever
I
getting
love
to
that
the
pool, but man,
NAACP
it'd
is
be
coming
some
back.
wild shit floating in there. Anyways,
Shit.
So, I wanted to share this week, but I'm pretty sure everybody's already seen this meme.
I just do it anyway.
Yep.
Oh my lord!
All right. Wait. Here. Marcus, put the camera on me real quick.
If Jamie had impregnated Janet, that's what their baby would look like. That's dude.
Just
I mean, you're not
Janet
wrong.
or Latoya. That's what you
Right?
would have got. Not Reby though. Not Reby.
Latoya looked just like Mike, which is kind of creepy.
Right.
Like,
So I'm saying Janet or like
I'm going for Ruby old ass.
So Latoya looks like Mike, more like Mike post surgery, and Janet looks like Mike pre-surgery.
Yes.
Right.
Pick your poison.
Agreed.
Isn't it weird that we can name all these motherfuckers and they are like 700 years old? I mean, Jermaine's the last surviving California raisin. And like, he's just sitting here, boy. Like,
Yo,
we naming niggas with no albums. Like, I can name all the motherfucking Jacksons and shit for no fucking reason. Like, Marlon had one hit, and it wasn't even really a hit.
Tito's the only one that didn't have any work done. He's the only one that
Hey, look,
aged
Tito
all
is-
natural.
oh,
Tito's the most talented
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Tito's the one who did all the songwriting and all that.
He's also the one that looks the most like Joseph.
It's true.
And that motherfucking gargoyle right there beat them into success. Like, I don't. For all you white people out there who are watching the show right now, I would let you know.
Oh my God, Marcus!
Am I wrong? Though? Tell me, Jermaine ain't the last.
I thought he was going to pull
surviving
the actual
California
picture
raisin.
of Jermaine Jackson, but then he just pulled up the California Raisin.
So since we're speaking or talking
We
about the
couldn't even
Jackson
get a
family,
side by side, yo.
Pull up the side by side shit. Pull
Oh
up the
my
Bing Jermaine Jackson right now, and then post the next
Jermaine
picture.
Jackson
You're just gonna be like,
raisin.
yo. Right, just Jermaine
Bing that
Jackson
shit, Marcus.
in general.
138.
Jermaine Jackson looked like Nipsey Hussle in The Wiz. Like,
You leave Nipsey out of this, bro. Too soon. Too damn soon.
Oh, Nipsey Russell. I'm sorry, not Nipsey Hussle. I apologize, guys. Hustle and motivate. Anyways, that's what the nigga look like. Just Nipsey Russell. Nipsey Russell in the goddamn Wiz.
The Wiz.
I feel like we're not. Just look at this nigga.
Oh my god!
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh my god!
How much money?
That's a thing that actually exists on the fucking internet. God fucking damn, yo.
Because it can't just be me. Do you know how much money it costs to get that much Beijing in your fucking head? Jermaine Jackson, 106 squared.
How much Beijing?
Like Jermaine Jackson and Tina Turner were like in the same kindergarten class.
You leave Tina alone.
Hey,
She
she's
did
an
nothing to
icon.
nobody.
No.
so since we're speaking, since we are on,
You saw what Tina did at the end of that movie to Ike. Like,
he had it coming. And
Yeah,
then some.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
all right. Since we're talking about the Jacksons and Michael Jackson, Jamie,
I'm just talking shit. I'm having a good time, guys.
Same here.
Oh shit! What you about to do?
Per use.
I would have. Oh,
Oh
shit!
no!
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 All right,
No!
Man,
No!
what is wrong with you people?
Wow.
Wow!
Ooh.
He
Well, put it back. I'm
worse.
gonna still read it. I just needed a second. I needed a quick
probably
second to
looks
get my. Shit. Oh,
No.
he does though. I mean, outside of whatever's plastic, like I'm pretty sure his nose still looks like a pencil.
Oh,
But like, I wonder if Michael Jackson
oh
looks like he did in Thriller yet. And I would say probably. Like,
Probably.
Oh my lord!
like, does white skin turn green like that? I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to
sure
do
it
with it.
turns. Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Hey, Marcus,
Oh shit!
Marcus.
let's play some TikTok.
Who did that to Michael? Who did that to
TikTok time.
TikTok time,
TikTok.
bitches.
It's the
Tick,
ticky
tick,
tacky
tick.
time.
Oh,
It's the
fucking
ticky
Don't
tacky
show
Michael
that
Jackson.
logo till they start giving us money. But
Right?
TikTok time.
That's why I flashed it. All right. Which one?
Chinese motherfuckers ain't
Yo,
giving
man.
money.
And, but by the way, TikTok, you mad racist too. We know, motherfucker. We know. Oh, y'all
All
just
right.
saying
I'll
about-
send the one to the young lady you sent me.
Oh, you
What?
know what? And here's the thing: I'm not trying to fucking rile anybody up or anything, but just her whole
Run the
energy.
whole thing up.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Go.
A little bit fucking tired of the disrespect I be getting from you normies. They always tell us in the field, like, you have to understand, like, your average people. You have to dumb things down for them, okay? They don't understand all the lingo. Then maybe they should stay the fuck out of my business. I'm an actual scientist. I have the education. I have the publications. I'm a scientist. I have discovered things. I have looked into microscopes and told people their fucking futures. Okay? And people are out here like, I'm not sure if you're educated. Bitch, I'm in the top 1% most educated on this fucking planet. Uneducated just don't understand. They just don't learn to fucking understand or learn to stay the hell out of my way because you're making my job hard and my life irritating.
Huh.
I saw that
mean-
last night, and I'm gonna be 110% honest with you. If you really think about it, right, and like I know Joe Rogan said this a couple years ago in his stand-up, but like let's get rid of all the smart people and then find out what the next day looks like. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't do shit. I can't do like these lights just gonna be out. Like,
Are you saying that if the zombie apocalypse
like-
happens, you're getting eaten?
no, I'm not saying that. I'll be fine on that standpoint. I can fuck a motherfucker up and I can build a damn house real quick. That's fine. But like, let's talk about the people who make like band-aids and shit like that. I know how to make a motherfucking band-aid. I can't strap nobody the fuck up. Like, if you bleeding, guess what's gonna happen? I'll be like, running under a cold tap. Oh, that's right. All the smart people are gone. We don't have tap water no more. Fuck. Like, just, she's right though. Like, all right, you went on Facebook and read an article written by like somebody who don't exist wearing a goddamn mask and shit. You ain't never finished a fucking puzzle on the back of a goddamn cereal box, but you're gonna question somebody who got 47 PhDs. Kill yourself.
Well, we used to live in an age where research meant finding out what the top people in a field have discovered about whatever particular
Right. And you had things to, you had
people that
articles
actually like
to
put
back
in
it
work,
up.
put in
And
time, backed it all up. And now research
now
is
it's just TMZ.
I heard this thing, and so now I'm gonna go online and find someone else that's parroting the thing that I heard so that I could say that I did some research.
Well,
Because somebody said it on
Because
Twitter.
someone regurgitated it on social media somewhere.
So let's talk about one of those idiots, and I'm gonna explain you this video.
This is a simple meme that you would find on the internet, but this meme is very real.
Amy.
The Green New Deal, surprise, serves China and China only.
Oh,
Go ahead and
shit.
put number one up.
Do you see what's wrong
So
with this?
today, talking about the Green New
man.
Deal and the all-out war on the men and women.
So did we
What
see?
is the matter with her?
Hold up. Do you see what that is?
It's
I
a
see
CBD
it.
thing.
I see it.
The
I
red?
see it.
She says China.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I
it's
caught that. I caught it.
Russia.
I caught it.
I
caught
That's
it. She don't give a
Russia.
fuck.
That's
Yeah.
China. So she's a fucking idiot 2 times on this video.
Two
With
times.
feet.
She's
Yeah,
like
you're gonna
with
talk.
feet that
an idiot like 8 times, 10 times.
You had to bring up the
100
feet,
times
didn't
over.
you? You had to bring up the feet,
with
didn't you?
Gollum feet.
And then the feet. And then there's the feet.
Her feet are searching for the ring and Frodo.
They're still looking for China
Oh,
in Russia. No, Marcus.
China.
No.
China.
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 Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, we need a palate cleanser after that.
Those feet make me. I don't know.
This is from the Chai. We don't know who this
Imagine
is,
how
but
her
they're
shoes
wearing.
feel. Every day they're like,
Don't put them in me.
That's funny.
don't put them in me. That's what
She got them
It's a
chocolate.
Japanese soda splitter. It's designed to allow 2 friends.
What the fuck is that?
What the
What the
fuck?
fuck is wrong with your cat, man?
Okay, all right, cool. It's not just me. Holy shit. Yo.
Wait. What is that?
So look at the thing in the back.
You see that thing?
What
Like,
is
right,
that?
Right there?
The fuck
See
is
that damn
that
thing?
shit?
Fuck was that?
All right, here.
Yo, I'm glad she said it because I missed that shit at first. But
This
I did
is a
not.
Japanese soda splitter. It's designed to allow 2
What is
friends.
the matter with the cat?
The fuck is wrong with your cat, man?
What?
What the fuck was that?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's fake. Well, I'm assuming it's fake, but
He's
Maybe
like,
it was
I
like
had my
a
friend taxidermy this
pillow
weird ass thing that I just put in the background of all my TikToks to see if anybody
that also moves a little bit, like moved its head. No.
Wait, it moved?
Yes,
You remember
Did you see it
Zoobly
moving?
Zoo?
it moved.
With, like Ben Vereen?
Yes.
is your screen?
Damn, we're old.
Mhm.
Zoobly Zoo. Fuck you,
Yeah.
Jamie.
Yeah, we're
I
old.
love Ben Vereen.
So the last thing I'm going to
Hey,
show
look.
is from the Chive. And actually, a friend of mine from North Carolina saw this, and he sent it to me. But it is our product. Which you guys have seen. I just want to put it-
Ah, shit.
Oh no!
That counts. That counts.
I'm not sure that's the
First
best
thing first.
That's
representation of our
You said that's our
wares.
last video,
That is the
That's
best
how we're going out?
representation of our
Oh, I got the
audience
dog.
right there. That's about everybody.
I was like, out of the 10 billion TikToks we sent you, that's the last one you. That's
The
what-
funny
that's
thing
one
is when
you
I
wanna
first
end
That's what we
watched
want to
that,
end
like,
on.
You sent me 4.
When I first saw that, I was like,
I sent you
like,
4,
what the
but we all collectively sent you a bunch, and so yeah. Anyway,
My first watching
guess
that,
so.
I was like, Valerie done lost her fucking mind.
first of all, that's racist, Jamie.
That is
We
very
met.
nice.
I'm racist. There you
Hey,
go.
look who made it almost through a whole show without me needing to let him out. Imagine that.
Petey.
Imagine that.
All right.
Petey's gonna wait. I gotta watch his fucking TikTok. Let her rip, Marcus. Make it good. Yeah.
Some shit
Oh,
my
shit.
dog would do.
Wait, what? The
Marcus,
dog-
you got a
what did I
dog?
miss?
Play it
Yes.
again.
Wait, what did I miss?
Play it again. Tell me your dog's an asshole without telling me your dog's an asshole.
Oh, he turned that shit
Oh,
off.
damn.
And he did it
I
with
didn't
the
do that.
energy that, like, that's not the first time that shit's happened.
Right.
No.
And he- it's
Yo.
that.
The look. It's a look. He was like, "What? What you got?"
That dog gonna find out real quick. All dogs don't go to heaven. Some go to the pound on K Street.
I could see Petey doing. I could see Petey doing that shit.
Pete will die first.
Petey will never die. I mean, that dog
Petey
is
is
like
40,
150
years
years old.
Yeah, Petey's never died. Never, ever.
Never,
All right, John.
Never ever.
What's up?
What's
Tell the
up?
people where they can find you.
One more
Well,
time. Let us know.
Well, you can find my rants and musings and whatnot on Twitter under Sketchy MD. Also, check out my band's album, well, EP actually, Alien Pond, on Bandcamp. Look under Hates Techno. You can also check out my podcast, Sketchy Conversation with John M Ellison on all platforms. And just just stay safe. Just be easy and whatnot.
Thank you, John.
No
I
problem.
really appreciate you being on the show, man. And
Yeah,
honored to be
Absolutely.
here.
look
Thank
forward
you.
to touching base with you in the future, and
Totally.
when it's when we're able
COVID
to
safe.
Hey,
Better jam
well,
on.
because I remember the first time we met was actually the Foo Fighter show. Well, Trouble Funk Foo Fighter show, actually, right?
Oh, that was
2014.
2014, yeah.
Yeah, you're cool as shit, man.
He's
Appreciate
all
you.
right.
I blacked out part of that night, so
Hey, shoot. Funny story. The guy that actually
shenanigans.
funny story. The guy actually engineered, Alien Pond actually was actually Mark Ryder.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, cool dude.
Crazy. All
Yep.
right. Well, yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you
All right.
very much, and you be good.
You too.
Stay safe.
All right.
And I actually have to jump off as well.
Same here.
I have an insanely long and brutal day. Shout out
Same
to
here.
all of you who's been tuning in. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch this later on. Shout out to the mighty IATSE Local 22 doing the do. Shout out to my moms, without whom I would not be possible.
Oh.
It's adorable.
Charmaine doesn't get enough shout outs on this show. One day I might even have her on here, which none of you
we've been
fuckers
trying
know.
that
One day, I think that we should have like all our moms. One day we should have
Dude, I
like
felt like Mother's Day weekend would be the
Virma
ultimate
on the
time. Like
she will tell you all her stories about going to church.
Y'all keep trying to get down on us, y'all. Y'all
we
tripping.
should just have we should have all of our moms do this show in our place. Marcus has to run. Marcus still has to push the buttons, but like all of our moms get the microphones, and we just see what happens.
My mom still doesn't understand what we do. She's like, "What is
It's
this?
even better.
Why?
Even
Why
better.
you have a show? What is
Even
this?
better.
What channel is it on?"
Just tell them they're on a Zoom, just getting to know each other, and they have to stay on there for 2 hours.
For 2 hours.
We tell them they only have to be on for an hour, and then we give them just enough alcohol that they like forget about. Well, my mom doesn't drink, but
that sounds.
she'll roll a fucking
Mine
joint.
neither.
My mom doesn't drink either, but I could feed her
Mom
some
doesn't
shit.
drink
She
either.
wouldn't know.
You know,
She wouldn't know.
let's give all of our moms edibles. Let's give our moms edibles, and then have them host the show in our place.
But
That'd be
you're like,
great TV.
Mom, here, eat this gummy worm. She'd be like, okay, what is this? Okay.
Oh, dude! So I saw a sketch from SNL. Before I jump off, someone showed this. Someone played this for me earlier today. Apparently, Regina King does a sketch where she's like a negotiator.
Yeah, I
she's
saw that.
trying to
Yeah,
talk this dude like a hostage situation, but she accidentally ate a bunch of fucking gummies.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, it's a funny
I
fucking
did not see that.
skit.
She's
That
like
skit's funny as shit.
It was.
really funny.
Bro, I couldn't get that fucking song out of my head. I was mad as shit when I left work with my coworker. I was like, dude, you just earwormed the shit out of me. Like, and I want to know how many people are gonna be running around in these fucking gummy costumes this Halloween.
It's happening. Between that and everyone dressed like a Kim Kardashian, looking like a goddamn unlocked character and shit, but in a video game. This would be fucking hilarious.
Marcus is going to close everything out and give you all words of inspiration and aspiration.
Inspiration.
Yeah, and I will see all of y'all next week, Lord willing. Peace.
Bye, Boo. Love you, Boo. Jamie, of course, is eating.
Jamie, of course, is eating. Make sure you chew really close into the microphone.
Marcus especially enjoys that.
Yeah, it's my favorite thing in the world. Listening to people eat.
Do me, baby, like I never done before.
You got some ranch. You got some ranch lube, Jamie?
I'm actually
You
out
got
of
the
ranch. That's fucking terrible.
What? How can that be? See, now I want some fried chicken.
I always want fried chicken.
It's baked, motherfucker.
I mean, you healthy and all, right?
Still the same.
It's baked, bitch.
I'm mad y'all like, yeah, I just want chicken.
No, you guys got anything else before we get out of
I
here?
ain't got shit. I ain't got a motherfucking thing.
Jamie, are you not going to ask what happened to Marcus's eye?
You know what? I feel like Marcus will eventually tell me, and I will cook the fuck out of his ass. We'll talk about it in private. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
You know, it'll be cathartic, therapeutic. God, I'm hoping to God you got drunk and fell into a goddamn doorknob, just like.
Not far off.
All
right, kids. With that,
look at God.
Val, do you want anything?
Do I want anything? I want
Do you have
anything.
anything for me?
Nah.
Do you have anything? All right. Boo's already gone. My two other hoodlums are getting ready to top out with me. John, thank you so much for coming on the show. We appreciate you.
No problem. Thanks for
Jamie
letting me
and
on.
Val, yeah, man. Anytime. And you know, if you ever want us on your show, just ask.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I'll piss one of your, I will piss one of your fucking listeners off.
Yes.
He will. He will.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I get the emails. All right, kids. With that, we're out. Thank you so much for watching the District of Misfits show. We love and thank all of you again. Please go to our YouTube channel. Most importantly, YouTube channel. Like and share. Subscribe. Go
Watch a couple videos.
Watch a couple videos. You can catch us on all the social medias, all the streaming podcasts, fucking services,
Platforms.
iTunes. Yeah, platforms. That's the word I was looking for. iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and all the other bullshit.
Twitch.
Once again, we're out.
Peace.
We're totally insane.
They pushed me on and maced me.